It's the BSBL Cup Series, Weezer Blue Planet Tour 2000. Week 3, race day number 6, and it's the crazy format once again. Yes, it's back, the crazy format. You just saw it conclude for the Junior Series. Probably one of the most craziest race days we've ever seen from the Junior Series and BSBL in general. Guest commentator with me today is Noel Mighty. We are off in Quad A. The first race of the day is actually Quad A. We are racing at Japan, Celestial Road, and Classic Hills. Noel, are you going to think we're going to see some of the same stuff we saw in the Junior Series, or we think it's going to be a little tamer?
No, I expect even worse for this race. There is a lot more talent across the fields. There's a wreck.
Upside down goes, I believe that's DoorDash.
Oh, someone hit the pillar as well.
Yeah, it was Joanne. Narwhal also hit the pillar.
Yeah, as I was saying, I think it's going to be really chaotic, maybe even more chaotic than the Junior Series. There's a lot of cars, a lot of different drivers here. I think you're going to get a heck of a show if you're watching this.
Should be a lot of fun. Well, if you're watching, it should be a lot of fun. I'm not sure how you guys thought about the Junior Series. Is everyone going backwards? Someone calculated in the chat there was only a 7% chance that what happened in a Junior Series was going to happen, with turnaround happening 5 out of the 7 times. Again, it's only a 25% chance, and I even lessened it for the final races. So, horrible wreck for Gokan.
Oh, ow.
Gets Newman by Lowers Cat, and Lowers Cat also hits the pillar, and the 38 hits the pillar. He goes off the 38. That's a chef's driver. He's over and off the map. But hey, I would still spawn in because there is still a chance that we have death and everybody gets reset. So don't
right
lose
now,
hope
what he doesn't want is for them to turn around. That is not what he wants right now.
And that was Izvi.
Speaking of which, we're coming up.
All right, here we go. This is the time for the wheel. Sorry, just putting it up on the screen. Here we go. Here's the wheel. Is Saab going to have mercy on our souls this go around? Let's see. Oh, come on. Please be safe. We're safe, guys. Just like the Junior Series, the first race of the day is safe. So nothing crazy will happen.
Breathe a sigh of relief, everyone in this race.
And that driver that did fly off was Izvi. So Izvi has a lot of ground to make up, and I don't think he's going to make it in time. Oh, Narwhal upside down now. Gets wrecked. Gets in the Lowers Cat. Battle out front. It's Dark and Gokan. And also, one thing I didn't mention yesterday, which I am mentioning today, we have the draft for cash. It's back again this season. The qualifiers were yesterday. And the drivers that are competing in the draft for cash today is Griffin, Shadowy Bolt, Ovexus New, and Narwhal. All 4 of you, whichever one of those 4 earns the most points today, wins 100 Robux and is your Dash for Cash weekly champion. We'll be watching those 4 drivers very closely, see how much points they earn. There's one of them, Narwhal. He's in 3rd right now, surrounded by all 4 of his DoorDash teammates. Again, this is Quad Race A. In this,
so nerve-wracking to see 2 drivers going for the same ramp.
It's Nissan, Chefs, and DoorDash all in this race. 4v4v4. Getting closer to the end. So many drivers here have not died by the ramps. Very rare sight. It's going to be a very crazy finish. We have Chefs currently 1-2, trying to rebound after one of those drivers flew off. I think it's going to be a Chefs 1-2. Can Mark be spoiler? No, he's not. Chef's 1-2 finish. Gokan gets his first win of the season. 2nd is Pancake. 3rd is Blue Eyed. 4th Dark. 5th Joanne. 6th Danny. 7th Spider. 8th Lowers Cat. And Crafter Pixels rounds out the top 9 points paying positions. Luzetto and Narwhal and Izvi do not get points this race.
And after one of the drivers fly off the map, a 1-2, that is great for them.
It was exactly what that team needed. Although they did not have Izvi, they ended up still getting a great finish. Chefs, first race day of the crazy format for the Cup Series, is going to claim the win in solos in Quad A. Used to say in solos. That was actually a fairly normal race besides Izvi flying off. What'd the chat think? How'd you guys think? Thought it was an all right race.
I thought it was tame. I thought it was pretty tame.
I thought it was pretty tame as well. Could have been it could have been much worse. Could have been much worse, but besides Izzy flying off, pretty tame. But now we're going to be going to solos number 1. Once again, racing at Japan. And again, to reiterate to everybody who didn't watch the Junior Series race, we have the Wheel of Death, as you see right here. Let me remove the safe that's overlapping the screen. This is the percentages for the Wheel of Death. 22% chance of death, 22% chance of turnaround, 11% chance of disco lights, and a 44% chance of it landing on safe. I slightly changed it for this race. I made it just like 3% less chance of anything that wasn't safe to hopefully help with the chaos slightly. Even though there was only a 7% chance of what happened in the Junior Series of actually happening. I know some of you guys are... I was looking at the chat. I know some of you guys are not happy about how that unfolded. And honestly, I don't really have too much to say. The turnaround is exactly what I was hoping it to be. The first turnaround was totally clean. There was some chaos with the turnaround, but I was expecting that to happen. There's going to be 1 or 2 races like that happen. This is the crazy format, guys. It's supposed to be like that.
Like you said, it is the crazy format. It's
supposed-
all luck based on what this happens. So honestly, I would expect this.
It's just supposed to be like that. And what I wasn't expecting was 5 out of the 7 times for it to land on turnaround. Nobody was expecting that. There was only after calculations, there was only a 7% chance that that was likely of happening. So a very, very slim chance that that actually happened, and somehow it did. So I know some of you guys are upset at me, but overall, it just came down to luck. So sorry to see that from other drivers. We have Stux, the sponsor of today's races, the BSBL Cup Series Weezer Blue Planet Tour 2000. Stux, if you can join any Discord chat right now, and I'll drag you into the live stream as he has a few words to say. We'll see if it's the same as yesterday. It might be. Healthcare ad. I'm sorry about that, Storm. Also, the reason why I try to get the ads out of the way early on, because any new viewers tuning in, they have pre-roll ads. I tried to disable those, so you guys join the stream and you're ad free. But here's the man himself, sponsor for today, the Weezer Blue Planet Tour 2000, Stux. What's going on, man?
Hi. Hello.
Hey. Hello.
I don't know if y'all can hear me, but yeah, Weezer, we're doing good.
That is very good. Go ahead.
Because bad person, and I'm going to jinx it all. Ford is going to win the first and second solos. I'm calling it.
Oh, we got a prediction here. So you say Ford is going to win?
Yes.
That is even more interesting because you are not a part of Ford. You're a part of Vine Motorsports. So you think...
I think one of the Volvo drivers will go off the map at either Classic Hills or Japan. I'm calling it.
Oh, and another prediction by Stux. We'll see if those come true.
Oh, well, Mighty. Nice to see y'all. Good luck in November. Good luck in BSBL. See y'all later.
See you later, too, Stux. Thanks again for sponsoring this weekend's Cup Series racing. The Weezer Blue Planet Tour 2000. Go give Weezer a listen if you haven't yet. It says solos. There should be 12 drivers. I see 11. Should get the 12th here soon. It might actually be my brother. He joined the server. And yes, it is. No, yes, it is. He's coming on over. That should be the 12th driver. And after we get Noel in the car, should get started pretty soon. Yeah, surprisingly, he didn't say Weezer and dipped. He did say Weezer, but he didn't just say that and just dip like he did yesterday. All right, so just waiting on one more driver, which again I think is Noel Mighty. He's right here, just waiting for him to spawn in a car. You don't see a Liquid Death. So he would be the Liquid Death driver if they don't have one. Yep, there it is. Jump Dude. Noel Mighty spawn in. That'll be the 12th driver, so we should get a countdown. There it is, 15 seconds. Until we're underway. First solos race of the day. You racing today, Mighty?
Yeah, one of my
Only if I
drivers
need
had
to.
trouble joining, so I had to cover for him.
All right, so we'll get Noel driving this race. 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. We are off. Solos number 1. Second race of the day. And we have a wreck early on the start. Looks like most of everybody saves it. If anyone can hear me, please turn up the lights. It's very dark. BBR needs to update that. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know who turned on the lights, but thank you. I think it was Voki or Shadow. Oh, Pancake hits the pillar. I think it was Pancake. It was a chef's driver. It might not have been Pancake. No, it was Isvi. Hits the pillar. Falls to the rear of the field. And it's V-Draft and Rodri. Currently running 1-2. Big runs from behind. Shadowy Realm, one of the draft for cash drivers. Mighty do N for results. I don't know what that means. If you can't say for the wheel, I still don't know what you mean. You're going to have to message me on
Oh,
Discord
when you
if
do
it's
:N, it's like an announcement like Voki's doing in the middle of the screen.
Oh, you just do :N and then just do a message? That's it? That's pretty simple. All right. I'll try and do that. Mighty, what's your predictions? That's a good one. I think V-Draft is going to do it. It's going to be between Dark and V-Draft. Yes, we will do the wheel. Here we go. The Wheel of Death. Will Saab have mercy this time? He was nice the first time. Oh, it's going to be turnaround or disco lights. It's going to be so close. Nope, it's going to be turnaround. Everybody will turn around. Turn around at Nyan, and it bleeped out. Nice. Now, Scrimmy turned around before he got to the Nyan. Scrimmy, if you can hear it, you're going to have to get to the Nyan first. You need to get to Nyan. This giant cat here. You must pass the cat before turning around. All right, I think we've... Oh, there's more Rex, Shadowy, and that might have been Null. Almost goes off the map. I don't know if that was Null Mighty. It was, and he almost corrects it. Almost clicks the unstuck button and goes over the map again.
This is horrifying.
I bet it is. We're on board with No Mighty right now. Everyone's going backwards. Some drivers didn't get there in time. They have to get to the Nyan cap before they turn around. Scrimmy didn't know that. I put a big message today, and we saw this all during the Junior Series stream. So you need to just hit the Nyan cat. You need to pass the Nyan cat, turn around, get to the start, hit the start-finish line, then finish the race. Who do we have out front? Who did this the best? V-Draft. Turn around the easiest. Needs to slow down. He's going to fly over into the start-finish line. Very nicely executed by him. Both him and Shadowy Bolt. Hits No Mighty head on. Shadow Sartex and Shadowy also make contact. But it is V-Draft that makes it out alive and is currently your leader. Has two other drivers to pass as I have some very heavy lag. Here is Vistafer. We're going to stay on him for a little bit as he's going to have to go through the entire field. I think Scrimmy did turn around and did touch the Nyan cat. Like he did pass it. So he will not get penalized. He's just going to have he's going to be at a pretty big disadvantage. Oh, Vistafer tries to give V-Draft space. Hits him dead on, and he spins around, and now V-Draft upside down. Loses the lead to Shadowy Bolt. Another head-on collision by Vistafer. Man, you got to stay closer to the wall. Avoid these drivers. We have No Mighty and Dark fighting for fourth. V-Draft fills in third place. Now it's Ditto and Shadowy Bolt. Shadowy Bolt currently in the lead. Again, a draft for cash driver. Can he get his first ever draft for cash victory? V-Draft has now found his way back up to the front. Here comes Nolmighty and Darkwains. We haven't had one death, by the way, all day. It's been either turn around or safe. It has been nothing else. And by the way, just letting you guys know, it's now only down. It's down to a 22% chance of turning around. The chances of us getting more turnarounds is very, very slim. Here's Scrimmy, who actually, oh, it's going to be really close. I don't think he'll catch up in time. I did make an announcement by this. It's not like I didn't. I made a big announcement. Went through very clear instructions. You saw the junior series. You saw what all they did. And just a mistake by Scrimmy, and I believe another driver who's way far back here, Vistafer. Currently in 12th. Probably will not catch up in time. Now back to the front, you have Nolmighty and Grimace. 3 rad in the Grimace 8. Who here likes the Grimace shake? Has anyone had the Grimace shake? I have not. Was it good? Was the Grimace shake good? What is that? It's at McDonald's, you know, Grimace. Storm has had the Grimace shake. Storm, was it good? Let me know if the Grimace shake was good. I didn't have it before, and I'm genuinely curious on how it was. It's good. Okay. So we got a positive review for the Grimace shake. We'll see if Grimace up goes on his side. That's ditto for RC Cola. Now we have a battle for the lead. Isvi and Nolmighty. And then 3 rad in the Grimace 8. Oh, Nol hits the side of the ramp. Almost wrecks. Does Nolmighty have anything for Isvi? I don't think he's got enough time. Nol's going to come up just short. Isvi is going to win the second race of the day. Chefs goes back-to-back for wins. Isvi rebounds after flying off the map in the first race. Jump Dude comes up just short in second. Third is 3 rad. Fourth, Shadowy. Fifth, V-Draft. Sixth, Joanne. Seventh, Ditto. Eighth, Segun. And ninth is Darkwains. Scrimmy gets 10th and does not get points this race. So Chefs Racing. Chefs Association Racing has swept the first 2 races of the day. Great showing from that team. Also a good finish for Liquid Death. Need for them. Nolmighty with P2. And we shall start Quad B at Classic Hills.
I do send my apologies to Ditto. I thought I left enough space on that ramp. I'm sorry you possibly got involved in something there. Was not my intent. I apologize.
So there's no my apologizing to Ditto, who ended up finishing P8 in that race. Well, we have, in this quad race, we will have Volvo, Colors, and Liquid Death. Very interesting mix of teams. Should have all Volvos. Should also have all Colors racing. Liquid Death may not have a full roster, but we'll have to wait and see. So I would like to take a moment to talk about today's sponsor, not just the Weezer Blue Planet Tour 2000, but Stux is actually sponsoring his league, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. They have flips, templates, officiating, respectful players, and action-packed racing. They are less than halfway into Season 2 of the league and are wanting new and active racers. They are also having their setups changed for Season 3. Stay tuned for that. Practice starts at 3 p.m., qualifying 3:20 p.m. Eastern, and the races at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Here's an invite link to the Discord server if you'd like to join the NASCAR Winston Cup Series today, owned by BSBL's own Darth Vino. How many drivers do we have lined up so far? We should have 12. I think I count about 11. 10 to 11 so far. Again, the winner of the race can do an interview if they'd like. So you can join the interview standby section in the Discord. if you do win and would like an interview on the stream. Okay, so what are we going to have next on the wheel? Let me know in chat. Are we going to have safe? Are we going to have turnaround? Are we going to have death for the first time today? Or are we going to have disco lights? What are you feeling, Noel? What do you think?
I got a feeling it's gonna be death. Actually,
You think
personally.
it's going to be death this go around? You know what? I'm going to go with you in that. I think it will be death. How about chat? What do
Yeah,
you
we
guys
haven't
think?
had it yet, and honestly, I think it's gonna happen.
What do you guys think will happen? You think there'll be death as well? Or you think the wheel is going to be generous and give us disco lights or safe? Because Junior Series, 5 out of the 6 times it was turnaround, and that was absolute chaos.
Hey, one
Death.
thing though, Mighty, I am horrified. We're at Classic Hills, and just this is nerve-wracking.
I bet it is. We have, it looks to be 10 drivers. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 actually. Some drivers are just not in their cars. Who do we have? We have all 4 colors drivers. There's a countdown. Kaz, Color Ninja, JS9, which is I believe that's Liverpool, and Alfie. All in joke schemes. Oh my gosh. Well, at least Liverpool and Alfie aren't joke schemes. This is the joke weekend event. Didn't advertise that very much, but it's all right. We got 2 other big scheme events coming up this season. Throwback in the Christmas one. Here's Nini for Liquid Death. All four drivers in each team are here. So Liquid Death, Volvo, and we already have drivers Reckon. 2 colors around. Vistafurd color, and Null Mighty also with a lot of contact. Battle for the front. Ooh, Alfie hits the pillar. And they wreck violently in front of him. V-Draft getting some airtime. Catapults himself to the front, though it's not going to help. He's upside down. He's going to lose a bunch of spots. And go to the back of the rear of the field. Is he still wrecking? CO for Liquid Death. Getting pressure from Liverpool and his teammate. Ooh, there goes the 2 colors drivers upside down as well. So it's a Liquid Death 1, 2, 3. CO, Lane, and Null Mighty. V-Draft pushes Null out of the way. Here comes the Volvo pair. V-Draft and Nebulon. They're going to catapult themselves to the front. Volvo goes 1, 2. A lot of contact now for the lead. 8-car battle. The Wheel of Death will be spun very shortly. Gamer Crow handing back here. Everybody surprisingly clean over the ramp. Can we get a second clean ramp? Yes, we do. Very nicely done by all the drivers. Here comes the Wheel of Death. What will it decide? Oh, it's going to be, I think, disco lights. It is. All right, Voki. That is your cue. It's time for disco. First time that's landed all day. It's the disco light party. Here we go. Crazy format with the disco lights.
Ooh, I like this.
That's a nice change of pace, isn't it? Not having to turn around.
This is great. I wish it was like this every race.
Not having to turn. I wish it was at Celestial Road that we got this. I'm still waiting for that to happen. We had what? How many did we have? We had 6 turnarounds and 1 disco lights, and we still haven't gotten death. Is there a chance we don't have death at all today? What if someone's epileptic?
Oops.
I don't have a comment actually for that. This isn't so bad. I feel like if you play BBR if you're epileptic, that's actually another problem. Oh, the 20 car over the map. I think that was Lane for Liquid Death. He has flown over the map. He will not finish this race. It was indeed Lane for Liquid Death. He flies over the map and will not get points this race. So Liquid Death down one driver. Now over the last ramp. Noel Rex, Liverpool, Nini, Alfie. Big pileup. And the driver that makes it through is Brief Roblox Master, Gary himself in the 74, along with his teammate, Vistafer. Gary and Vistafer back.
I'm out of the map.
No Mighty has flown off the map. I didn't catch it. We were looking at the leaders, but Liquid Death is now down 2 drivers, Lane and No Mighty. So they only have 2 drivers left. Liquid Death's race has definitely gone downhill, as they only have 2 drivers left. One of them being CO, and Nini being the other Liquid Death driver. As we approach the finish, Vistafer and Gary, the pair that were always together in the junior series, currently teammates. Can they fend off the hard charging Colors and Volvo drivers, and also a few Liquid Deaths that still are around? Trying to pull as much blocks as they can. Vistafer still in the lead. Blocks 4 wide. It's Alfie who wins the race for Volvo. That's a Volvo 1-2. Alfie and V-Draft. Liquid Death CO gets 3rd. Vistafer 4th. 5th Nebulon. 6th is Brief Box Master. 7th Liverpool. 8th Color. And 9th Nini. Kaz will not get points along with Lane and No Mighty.
Well, it was going well. Too well.
Until it wasn't. It was going good until it wasn't. And Volvo, not by surprise, will win their quad race. This time it was Alfie. And V-Draft gets 2nd. As we prepare again for Classic Hills, Solos number 2. All right, turn off the disco.
I thought the disco was fun. I thought that was great. It had some added a great vibe to the racing.
I think it did, but we have to turn it off now for the next race. Gotta reset the disco. I'm sure Voki will find some way to do that.
Oh no! What if they don't know the command to turn it off?
I'm sure she does. Undisco, but that.
I hope she does. Oh, there we go. It's off.
All right, the disco lights are now off. Do a quick ad break. We'll be back for Solos number 2. Some of you will stay with us. This will be Solos number 2. Once again at Classic Hills, and somehow we still have not gotten death. It's actually pretty crazy. The wheel has not landed on death.
Look at this. We got a stacked field here. What kind of paint schemes we got here, Mighty?
We have Maxi in the Chicken 60, Scrimmy in the 80 for Vine, Raptors in the way Wi-Fi should be 31. V-Draft in his typical 48 base. Kerbats in the iRacing 54. In fact, I might need to race this race. Get out and play 3D for Rago. CO, Liquid Death. Go Can in the 38. By the way, sorry, I thought this was quad. I will not be needing to race this race. Vistafer in the 57. This is Shadow being the halfway point in Nyan Cat. Blue-Eyed, Nissan, Narwhal, DoorDash, and we've come full circle.
Really colorful field. I always love commenting on the colors and all the mix and blends of them throughout the field, and I think it's a really nice field.
I think it is too. And also, Darth Vino, I don't know what this is. And I don't know if I want to click on it. I see, I'm looking at my DMs right now. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if I want to play that on stream.
I'm scared to ask what he sent you.
You should be. And I'm scared to play it. And since I'm using the application audio right now, I think it would actually play over the stream. So I can't actually play it without knowing, without other people hearing it. Countdown should be initiated pretty shortly. We have all 12 drivers. So countdown, I'm going to initiate it myself soon. Who do I think's win this race? I think we're going to get a Narwhal win. He's got extra pressure. He's part of the draft for cash.
You know, I'm going to go with you too. I think Narwhal's going to get it done here. Despite all the chaos that's probably going to unfold here.
That's like the third time you followed, and I'm not saying the full name, but thank you, Bubblegum, for the follow once again. Green flag, solos, number 2 at Classic Hills, and the Advanced Darkness. You know what? I kind of like it being dark here. It has a really nice vibe, especially with all the underglow. And this isn't a track that you exactly need a lot of light at. So the vibe is very nice. We go over
The vibe would be better if it had some disco to it.
It would. We'll see if Sith Saab decides to have some disco again. He was generous enough to give it to us the last race. Nighttime racing at Classic Hills. Get out, play 3D for Rago's in the lead. 4 wide now. Chicken Mobile in the 60 takes it. Raptors with a run. He goes to the lead as they go over the first big hills in Classic Hills. Multiple drivers wreck behind. Maxi, House of Balloons, and Crabats make it out all right. They also make it down the next hill good. CO goes on his roof upside down. Horrible flip for V-Draft. He keeps it on the track, however. And Raptors sits in P5.
Yeah, I like to think of it as controlled chaos right now. All these drivers are hoping.
Oh,
he's
Gokan
off.
off the map. That's the second Chef's driver that's flown off the map today. Gokan has flown off, and he's going to really... I don't think he's going to have enough time to catch up. He's going to have to hope for death to happen on the wheel to have a reset with everybody.
And death has not happened at all today.
Yeah, not even just in the Cup
Really
Series,
gonna
but
hope.
in the Junior Series. We did not get death once. We got turnaround 5 times, safe twice. So far today, we've had turnaround, safe, and disco. So death just hasn't landed at all. In fact, we're going to have the wheel spin right now. Here we go. Here goes the wheel. What's it going to be? Let's see. Oh, no, it's going to be safe. This one will be safe. Still no death. As
Yeah, everyone in the solos has been spared by Sith Saab.
Quite surprising that we have not had death yet. So this race will be official. Not what Gokan wanted to see. I don't believe he has enough time to catch up. Big run from Kerbats. Got a big push from Blue Eyed. He goes to the front. Okay, Chad, who do we think is going to win this race? Now it's just a straight shot to the end.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Scrimmy on his roof.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a lot worse. I thought he was going over there for a second, over the map.
The stream should not be lagging. The stream's bitrate is very good, and no lag on my end. So it's probably you, if anybody is experiencing lag. We're going to go downhill. V-Draft hits it. Ron Vistafer. Lucky the catch fence is as tall as it is, or that could have been really bad. Get out, play 3D, also wrecked. Closer to the front. CO, Kerbats, and Blue Eyed. CO and Kerbats have been at the front most of this race, along with Maxi. We go over one last ramp. The most RNG of them all. Does everybody stay in the map? Right now they do. And it looks like that'll be the case. Should have 11 drivers competing for the win.
Here we go. All the ramps are over with now. You just got to focus on getting a run. Strategize how you're going to make this move for the win. How are you going to block if you're going to stay up front?
Here comes the last obstacle, the bridge. We need to get through this cleanly. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Got through it nicely. No wrecks. There's some contact further ahead. As we have a 3-car battle for the lead. Blue-Eyed, Krbats, and CO. Bunch of contact between those drivers. Barely avoiding the wall. I don't know if they have enough time to catch up behind them. It's gonna come down to the wire.
Mighty, I don't think they're going to get there.
I don't think they are either. It'll probably be between these 3 drivers. Krbats, CO, and Blue-Eyed. Fighting for everything they've got. Krbats puts Blue-Eyed in the wall. Side by side with him and Blue-Eyed. And here comes Scrimmy with a huge run. He made it at the time. He's going to win the race.
What a run. I didn't even see them coming.
An absolutely insane run from Scrimmy. Passes the 3 leaders and wins solos number 2. Blue-Eye comes up just short in second. Third, V-Draft. Fourth, Krbats. Fifth, CO. Sixth, Vistifer. Seventh, Turtle. Eighth, Get Out and Play, and Narwhal. Ninth, last points paying position. And what team is Scrimmy on? Need to see what team Scrimmy is on. Is it Vine? It is Vine. I was right. So Vine Motorsports will get the win in solos number 2.
That run was wow. I didn't think they were going to get there, Mighty.
I didn't think they were either, but he timed it absolutely perfect. Game. This is the game Backstretch Battles. We are a league on the game Backstretch Battles BSBL. What you're watching right now is the Cup Series. We have 2 different divisions. Both the Cup and Junior Series are our divisions. If you're interested in joining the league, I will send out an invite link to the Discord server and chat. Here you go. Have over 150 signed drivers, so there's not too much space, but if you do put out an application, try and get some interest from the team owners, you may be able to join. And we will be back at Classic Hills again for the 3rd quad race of the Cup Series today, Quad C.
I'm hoping we go to Celestial Road one of these times. Hopefully not in my race, but I'm hoping we go there one of these times.
I also do. That was a very fun, chaotic race we had in the Junior Series when we ran Celestial Road. Here's Trustful in the 13. Shadow Sartek's already a 12th driver, which means we almost have, in fact, that is everybody, 12 drivers. Countdown should be initiated pretty shortly. In this quad race, we will have Ford Performance, Culver's, and Vine Motorsports. Ford Performance will be the powerhouse this race, I believe. However, Culver's is very good at winning. So if I actually would have to say if somebody's going to win, I will say Culver's. Shadowy Realm, a draft for cash driver. One draft for cash driver we haven't seen today is Griffin. Not sure if he's showing up.
Look at that, Culver's and Waffle House. That's a mix, all right. I would love those
It's
two.
a very good mix. Culver's is great, and
Got waffles and burgers. Like, what more do you need in life, you know?
not much else. Quad C, green flag, Classic Hills once again. Will the wheel finally land on death?
Time will tell, Mighty. Time will tell.
Scrimmy trying to go back to back. So we're still nighttime racing. I kind of like the white underglow. Really lights up the track. Doesn't light up the cars, however.
I tell you what, it does light up the inside of that car. Yikes.
Ooh, big wreck. Multiple Culvers upside down. Vine Motorsports, Ford, everybody's upside down.
Yeah, big wrecking back there.
Only one driver really made it out. Ooh, that was a very rough wreck. I think that was Shadowy. AJ down for Vine Motorsports, driving the Busch Light Apple 33 is your current leader.
Uncrustables, sorry for my stutter, on board that car. Looking nice.
Plaid 33. Here comes Ovexis, another one of the Draft for Cash drivers today. One of the 4. And again, of them amongst the 4 Draft for Cash drivers, whichever one finishes the most points today, gets the most points today, is your Draft for Cash weekend champion. Thanks to VIR for sponsoring the Draft for Cash this season, and the second season in a row. We got the wheel coming up in about 30 seconds.
Up this big ramp.
AJ
Anyone
takes
over?
the ramp aggressively. I don't know, but Stux has barrel rolled at least 15 times. Or front flipped. Cartwheeled, however you want to say it.
Up down that ramp.
However you want to say it.
Here we go. We're approaching the wheel, Mighty. It has a big wreck for Trussell.
All right, here's the wheel. The Wheel of Death is making another appearance. What's it going to decide this time? It will be safe. Saab being very generous. And everyone will be safe. We will not have death, disco, or turnaround.
That's pretty much what everyone here wanted to hear. They just want to hear safe. They just want to race this out.
Father Bredden for Vine. 48 lows, he takes the lead. So we are past the halfway point at Classic Hills. And we still have everybody. Probably just jinx that. But everybody is still here.
That was a kiss of death right there.
Shadow Sartex is a little bit behind, but still within striking distance to still have a chance at a win. And Scrimmy leads the pack. And now it's AJ. Vine Motorsports 1-2. Fairly tame race. Probably the tamest race of the day.
Yeah, now that you're not going to turn around, there's no death, kind of just sit tight right here. Don't make aggressive moves. Just kind of sit in this pack, kind of lay back until you reach that ending.
Get over this last ramp. The most RNG ramp in all of BBR. Let's take this conservative, just like Scrimmy did. And he is going to reap the benefits of doing that. Holds on the second as everybody else wrecks behind him. AJ also went through there extremely cleanly. Holds on to the lead. We're approaching the last obstacle in Classic Hills. The bridge. As we go over the bridge.
Yeah, and if you're AJ right now, you want to make this car 8 lanes wide. You want to keep this lead. There are so many cars. I would lay back. I mean, it almost seems unrealistic that he's going to block all of these cars.
Very unrealistic. I don't think he will be able to do that.
He's done it before, though. I believe he did it last week.
Can he do it again? Krabby looks to the right side. He takes the lead. Darth Vino, the sponsor of today's race, driving the Weezer 28. Shadow looks for the lead. She's going to make it 3 wide. Side by side with her and Darth Vino. Scrimmy with a run. Can he go back-to-back in Classic Hills? It's a chance. We have a wreck behind. 2 Culver's wreck. Huge run from Shadowy Bolt. Side-by-side photo finish.
He did it!
AJ is able to fend off the entire field. Holds on to the lead and wins. Shadowy comes up just short in second. 3rd, Trustful. 4th, Scrimmy. 5th, Father Bredden. 6th, Ovexis. 7th, Darth Vino. 8th, Avith. And Shadow, 9th.
Proved us wrong again. That was, wow. It was a big wrecking back there, though. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some tickets for that.
Vine will get their second win in a row. This time happening in solos. I'm sorry, happening in Quad Race C. Great execution from AJ. So we'll be heading to Japan. You know what? That race was actually fairly tame compared to all the races today.
Yeah, that felt like almost like a normal race, almost on a normal race day. Still a really good race, chaotic at the end. You'd love to see it.
We have 4 races left. And once again, we will not start a race past 2:30. So if somehow these races last a long time and we get multiple turnarounds or deaths or what have you, we will not start a race 2:30 and later. So we're going to have to try to get these 4 races in the next 50 minutes. That'll be the goal. Last solos race of the day, solos number 3. Have you guys been entertained so far? Have you been entertained, though?
Oh, for sure. This has been so mind-blowingly entertaining. I have no words. I'm speechless.
Junior Series was crazy. Cup a little less crazy, but still on par what I was hoping for. See, this is kind of what I was hoping for, what the Junior Series was going to be like, where it's crazy, but it's not, like, insane. Honestly, it was pretty insane in the Junior Series. That was... There's going to be a lot of tickets. Can't wait for the flood to happen. All right, well, we have 12 drivers. Actually, yeah, we do. Countdown should be starting any moment now. We have Crafter Pixels for Volvo Jr., Trustful, Waffles, Luzetto, Danny, Nor, Kaz, Alfie, Majestic, Istek, Nini, and AJ down. 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Solos number 3. Last solos of the weekend, and this time it'll be at Japan.
Here we go. Last time we went here, we saw turnaround. What are the chances it happens again, Mighty?
Based on how it's looked today, I'd say very high. I actually don't think we're going to get death. If so, we're going to get it on like the last race. Over the bridge, be very careful. Those walls stick out a little bit. The pillars, I should say. Here's Nini. We just got a follow. Thunder now. Thank you for the follow. Up to 257 followers. Here's Eager in the 0. Driving for Rago. Luzetto in the 20. DoorDash. And Kaz, who's been fairly quiet today. Hunt around the back of the pack most of the day.
Probably the smartest move. Doesn't want to be up in all that chaos up front. As the, what, 3, 4 wide for second? 5 wide, maybe.
4 wide for second. Almost 5 wide for the lead. Now it's 4 wide for the... 5 wide for the lead for just a split second. And halfway is here. It's time for the wheel. What's it going to be this time? Oh, is it going to be? We're going to have it for the first time today.
And it's death.
It's death.
First time today. And you don't have permission.
I have permission to do this,
there
though.
We go.
Go, go, go. Reset their cars. First time with death today. Trustful gets out front first. I think it's a Volvo. Yes, it is. Alfie gets out second.
Yeah, Trustful with a really good jump out there. He's all the way out in the lead.
See, I just needed to say that. I didn't think we were going to get death today.
See, this is what I'm telling you with the commentator's tricks. You just got to say it, and then it'll happen.
So we get death for the very first time today.
Oh,
Oh,
look out.
big wreck. Alfie with some airtime. Luzetto also involved. Oh, and slams into Waffles.
Yeah, Luzetto's lucky that he actually hit that pillar, or else he would have flown off.
Is Stack. Trustful, Crafter, Pixels out front. After the first reset of the day.
And I'm not going to lie, that everyone executed very well. They're all still in one giant pack. They're able to spawn their cars and get going as we have a wreck.
Oh, horrible wreck for Kaz. Flies into the solid concrete wall. That's an easy concussion and hospital visit.
Yeah, he's going to be out for several weeks probably for that hit. You know, with these rear ends, with this rear clip, you know.
4 wide for the lead. Crafter Pixels still maintains the lead out front in the 53 Nissan Nismo Mobile. Getting closer to halfway. Six wide for the lead. Haven't seen 6 wide all day, let alone for the lead. They're going to just make it 4 wide again. Maybe 5 wide. Yes, they will. 5 wide for the lead. 5 wide
up
then
the
for
inside.
second.
Who was that?
Using the entire track. The entire pack practically on top of each other. Hi, who's winning the race? Crafter Pixels has been out front after the reset. AJ has also been pretty strong. He's out front now in his Bush Life 33. His Peach Bush Light 33. Crafter with a run. Drives through AJ.
Still maintains the lead somehow. Oh, now he lost it, but good recovery. Here we go. This is when it's gonna get tricky. You know, I got these ramps coming up. There's so many of them under a blanket as we got a wreck.
Crafter upside down. He loses the lead after dominating
was
the
in the
second half
lead.
of this race. It's Danny and Waffles. Danny goes over the ramp this time. Helps him with a little bit of speed. Oh, AJ and Danny over the ramp. Narrowly avoids clipping the side.
Oh, it's so nerve-wracking.
AJ now to the lead.
Oh, someone just spiraled upward.
That looks to be
It's a
Nor,
McDonald's car.
the Rago driver of Nor. But it's AJ with the lead. Can he go back to back for wins? Getting some help from Waffle. Now Majestic with a run. It's anybody's race still. Majestic holds the top spot. But here comes, who is that? Which driver is that? I think that's a Chef's driver. It's Danny. A late run, avoiding the ramps, and Danny's going to win this race for Chef's Racing. Second is Ovexis. Third, Majestic. Fourth, Alfie. Fifth, Nini. Sixth, Luzetto. Seventh, AJ. Eighth, Crafter. And Trustful, ninth.
Yeah, he went all the way to the inside wall, avoided the calamity everywhere else, and was able to just squeak away with the win. Good win for Danny.
Chefs gets their 3rd win of the day. Very strong showing from them. As we have 3 more races left to go.
And we get Tropical Bay for the 3rd time today.
Heading to Japan again.
Also, Mighty doesn't say this enough, but if you won the race, you are free to enter the interview standby channel, and we'll drag you into the live stream. We'll give you an interview. So if you've won the race, feel free to stop on by, and we'll give you an interview.
And AJ and Danny would both be eligible for that. Got nearly 50 of you watching. Have almost had 50 of you watching all day for Actually, you have had 50 to 60 all day watching for Cup and Junior. Thanks for that. It's definitely been entertaining. Maybe not so nice as a driver, but I've been thoroughly entertained. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow us. Up to 258 followers. Let's see where we are actually on Twitch for Roblox streams worldwide. Let's take a look at that. Let's see where we are ranked right now for top streams. We are currently 6th. For worldwide Roblox streams, we are ranked 6th. So almost in the top 5. Quite awesome. We actually got 3rd last week for worldwide. Let's see if we can break that top 3 again.
Guys, we got our quads up. Are you in this race, Mighty? Are you racing today?
I may be. Depends what Kravats wants me to do. See what he says.
Because I spy 3 Saubers, I believe, in this race.
Where do I see my wins? Says Chicago Tail. You can see your wins on the side here. I don't know if it shows very well on the stream, but you can just press tab while in BBR, and it'll show you your win count and everybody else's win count as well. There's 4 Sauber drivers here, so I will not need the race. RC Cola, all 4 of them nicely lined up. House of Balloons, Voki, Majestic, and Ditto. All the Sauber drivers also here. Is Stack, Creeper Boy, Kravats, and Leo. And we have all 4 Rago racers. Phantom, Nor, Storm Chaser, and 3Rad. So countdown should be imminent. We're just double checking schemes. I'll take this time to give a quick shout out again to today's sponsor, the Weezer Blue Planet Tour 2000, sponsored by Stux. He actually has a sponsor for today. It is his league, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. They have flips, templates, officiating, respectful players, and action-packed racing. They are less than halfway into Season 2 of the league and are wanting new and active racers. We are also having changed setups in Season 3, so stay tuned for that. Practice at 3 p.m., qualifying at 3:20, and the races start at 4 p.m. Join the NASCAR Winston Cup Series today with an invite link in the Discord and the Twitch chat. 10 seconds until we're underway in the last quad race of the week. Quad race D. 1 second. We're off. Green flag. Phantom Vibes gets the jump start. Mr. Turtleman and then Storm Chaser. Is stacking the 666. Making contact with his teammate.
A lot of contact.
3 wide for the lead. Creeper Boy takes the top spot now. Now it's Stack. That's a Sauber 1-2. I'd say there's some pretty aggressive Rago racing drivers. Sauber, one of the cleanest teams ever. They actually won penalty-less last season. Oh, there goes his Stack. And also the 45 and the 14 involved on the wreck.
Like he hit 6 cars on the process of going up and over there.
Definitely kind of felt like it. Three wide for the lead. Creeper Boy still holds the top spot, but pressure from Turtleman and Storm Chaser. Storm Chaser now takes the lead. By just a bumper width. Now it's 4 wide. As we are approaching halfway. Here comes the wheel in about 5 seconds. Let's get it started. What will the wheel decide? Oh, is it going to be safe for disco lights? For the second time today, we will have disco lights.
Woo!
Turn on the disco
I
lights.
love the disco lights.
It's disco time. I hope Voki's still here so she could turn it on. Is it just disco? It is. There we go. It's disco time, baby.
It's a party in Japan.
It's party time. Creeper
You
Boy's still
betcha.
out front. Dominated 3/4 of this race. See if he can hang on to it till the end. Is Stack, that's not how you say pregnant.
I mean, A for effort. I mean,
It wasn't A
he
for.
tried.
I'll give him A for effort. Yes. Actually, these disco lights are actually helping a little bit with the visibility.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that. It helps with the darkness, adds a little bit of light.
Sauber's still out front, but this time it's a different one. Is Stack trying to hold off House of Balloons, who's run second most of this race. Now Krabat's with a huge run. He's been quiet. He takes the lead. Running right behind him is RC Cola's Majestic. And Nor
A lot of
now.
close quarters racing.
Nor in the lead. Krabat's hits the ramp run. Turtle Man upside down. Voki now takes the lead. Can she get her first win of the day? Krabat's upside down again. It's her and her teammate side by side as Nor goes upside down. It's Voki. Voki's going to win quad D. Majestic, her teammate, gets second. And Ditto third. That's an RC Cola 1-2-3 finish.
Great execution by RC Cola right there.
And Turtle Man, going to give a honorable mention to him. He ran up front very much of the race, just happened to hit a ramp run and went upside down. So congrats to RC Cola on a 1-2-3 finish. Their first win of the weekend.
Oh, look what map just got chosen.
Is it Celestial Road? Would you look at that? It is. First time for the Cup Series today. Celestial Road has been chosen.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Fun indeed. This will be sponsor Solo A.
And, you know, the unfortunate part about this is I'm going to be running this race. So this is going to be unfortunate.
Oh, what fun. It should be a lot of fun. I am doing sponsors. Okay, so I will also be doing this race. I believe I'm in the A bracket.
Well, at least I got good company.
At least I should be in the A bracket. Yep. I am. So I will be racing this race. My one-off race in the crazy format. Now we'll see if I can beat my brother again, as I did 2 times yesterday. Proving myself as truly the better brother.
Nah, I'm better. They need to wreck me twice to just have you mimic a fraction of my power.
Nope. I'm definitely better. I finished ahead of you twice. Let's take a closer look at these 2 joke schemes. This is the joke scheme event this week. I got Joker's face planted all over this car. Same thing goes for Liverpool. Teammates with Alfie. Here's AJ just in the base 33. Like a test scheme. Leoparder in the 45. Darkwayne's 19. And my brother in the Bucky's Xbox Starbucks 53. The 053. Dubmac. And then Voki trying to get back-to-back wins. I do have to take care of something real quick, so I'll leave commentating to No Mighty for the next 30 seconds.
All right, got a nice field here, as Mighty mentioned. We're going to Celestial Road for the first time today. If you didn't watch the junior series, they had to turn around halfway through. We had about 5 cars fly over the map. It was absolutely insane. I expect nothing short of pure chaos this time around. But I want to hear from you guys. Who do you think is going to win this race?
It could be
As
really
we see
anybody.
here, oh yeah, absolutely. This is a free for all.
And we still, of course, always have the Wheel of Death that we have to talk about. Still have two more runs of the wheel. 2 more races left of the week. 15-second countdown. Here we go. Sponsor Solo A. Volvo, Nissan, Sauber, RC Cola, Vine, and Liquid Death. 3, 2, 1. Green flag in the air. We're underway at Celestial Road. Me and my brother get the best start, though it's quickly overtaken by AJ. 5 wide for the lead. For just a second, I get into Noel Mighty's quarter panel. Almost sends him around. As I believe one of the Nissan drivers take the lead. It's been a while since I've raced on this track. Interested in seeing the entire sky. Not space. Just looks like a normal dusty sky. Oh, AJ gets turned around. Some airtime. That was unfortunate. And I just run right into Alfie. My bad for that. Just looking behind. Try and get my focus up. Big push from my brother. That goes to CO, which gets pushed in the mark. Now these ramps are dangerous, but they do give speed boosts. Me and my brother currently 1-2. Noel Mighty and Mighty L. Alfie is back after that wreck. Oh, and I get more contact from CO. That was definitely not my fault or intentional. Noel Mighty to the lead. Liverpool second. Dark third, Dubmac fourth. Oh, Dubmac hits it wrong. Almost goes over the map. And as they wreck further in the back, and I fall down to P8. Big lag spike. Hope I'm not killing anybody. No, but I have a huge run. Will overtake AJ for the lead. And now it's that time. The time for the wheel. I'm going to try and multitask the best as I can as I get shoved into the air. Let's do the wheel, shall we? I can't even see what it is. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, it's on the mark. It's going to be death. Everybody will reset. And we will redo it again. Everyone go as fast as you can. Spawn your cars. Get on the track. I gotta get in my car. Death lands for a second time today. And I go out 6th. And I have extremely, very, very strong catch-up. Going 414 miles an hour. Now, who did this the best? Voki a little further back in 8th. Alfie. Tires going absolutely crazy. What's even going on with that?
I just reached 438.
Yeah, some of you guys are going absolutely insane speed. I am too. I'm going 440.
I just reached 461.
There's got to be something weird with the catch-up. I believe it is weird. Whatever did happen. Going insane speed, and we have an extremely late starter. Don't know who it is. Oh, someone flew. Trying to spectate and also race at the same time. Very bad combo. Try and catch up here. So it's Alfie out front. I'm trying to catch up to the cars and ahead of me. Here we go. Side by side with me and AJ. Oh, no, Mighty. No, that's CO. He's on the ramp. He's on the catch fence and somehow stays
did he
on the
stay out?
map. Oh my gosh, that was so close.
Mighty, he popped an ollie and a grind trick on top of the catch fence.
Counting his blessings now as CO somehow barely stays on the map. Literally rides the guardrail. AJ decides to take over the ramp. And yes, I know I was driving a little stupid in the first half. Oh, Alfie hits the ramp, Ron. He goes upside down. Yes, I know I was driving a little stupid at the beginning of this race. Sorry about that. Trying to spectate and also drive. I was not signed up to drive today. In fact, every time I have driven this season, I don't think I've signed up for it. So I was not mentally prepared. Didn't really practice at all before this. So doing the best I can. So we've got about already 2/3 of the way through this map. CO, after barely staying within the limits of the map, rebounds to second, trying to overtake Mark for first. Turtle Man, big contact, somehow stays it, keeps it safe. Dubmac takes the lead. CO gets into my quarter panel, sends me around. And Liverpool wrecks off of me. Not much I could really do there. And I need to get this thing back going forward. There we go. That was an unfortunate line of events. Need to focus up and catch up. I would try and spectate the front. Sadly, if I want any... And I hit the ramp wrong. That's nice. If I want any chance of catching up in time, going to need the lock in. I don't think I'm going to even get there in time, so I'll have spectate ready. See if we can watch the finish. Going to need to go over these ramps if I want the speed. Oh, it just hits me perfectly wrong. Of course. Well, we will spectate the front because obviously nothing's gone my way. It's AJ, CO, and Noel. Liquid Death versus Vine Motorsports. AJ gets turned by CO. AJ goes around. Almost over the map. Noel Mighty fighting for the win with Dubmac. Noel Mighty in position. Turtle Man with a run. Dark gets put in the wall. Noel Mighty hits the wall. It is chaos behind, and I don't even know who won. It's Turtle Man. Turtle Man will win this race. That wasn't even worth it for me. I was too far behind. Second is Blue Eye. Third, Krbats. Fourth, Dubmac. Fifth, Jump Dude. Sixth, Dark Wayne. Seventh, CO. Eighth, Alfie. Ninth, Voki. Liverpool, AJ. AJ, who had a great race. And me, Mighty L, will not get points. Last race of the day. Sponsor Solo B. It's going to be RC Cola getting their second win of the day. That was probably worst race I've ever had.
Yeah, I think I walled a few people there. That was not what I wanted to do.
A lot of rough racing went on. I didn't want to take the ramp, but I was too far behind. It was either take the ramp and try and catch up, or just sit in line, because that was my only shot. I just happened to fall too far back. Has the map not reset?
I don't believe it has.
That's weird. I'll reset my character.
And I believe we have the winner of the race in interview standby, Mighty.
It's Turtle Man. Knew this would happen. Turtle Man wants an interview. All right, Turtle Man, you got the win. And sponsor Solo A, how did that go for you? What you feeling right now?
I'm gonna get suspended next week, but
Oh, okay,
I
that's not sounding confident, but
Not
go ahead.
at all.
but the one thing I want to say is we should increase the strikes like to 3 instead of 2. But like
Well,
do it right now. Like increase it to 3 right now.
I'm sure there's no
Wait,
reason why you
why the
suddenly
fuck
want
did I
it
get
at
a
3.
Clover's ad?
Yeah, I think he's making a great point, Mighty. I think you should do it.
I think
3 just this week. Just this week.
just this
And
week
then
only for
after
no particular reason.
and
I
then
see.
after this week you can change it back. I feel like that's the best idea we could do. Improve the state of BSBL 10 times.
Well,
That's just my
I'm sure there's no
my
bias at all.
personal opinion.
I'm sure there's no bias at all in your personal
Yup.
opinion. Um, if you are getting suspended,
100%.
if you are getting suspended next week, sorry to hear that, but you know you did get some points. You got an extra points cushion. You did get the win, and the track is not resetting. The
Well,
track
I'm gonna head
is
out.
not
Good night.
resetting. All right, good win,
Good
Turtle
night,
Man.
and congrats on your win, Turtle Man.
We've got one more race left. One more race left, and the track is not resetting. We've hit 210. We only have 20 minutes before we got to get this restarted. Again, it has not reset, which means there's no catch-up.
Yeah, is there any way that you or one of the staff members can reset this map manually?
I don't think so. I don't think we, I could try and just start the race, but it's already started, so, yep, it's glitched out. We'll just need to reset the server for the final race. We'll need either Voki or, yeah, I'll probably need Voki to reset the server. We'll need to reset the server since, again, you can still see the finishing order for this race is still up. I was wondering why. I thought maybe I needed the reset, but I guess not.
Yeah, definitely gonna need to restart this server. And also, everyone who may be wondering, the Cup Series at NASCAR Cup Series at Martinsville is on right now. Martin Truex leads 6/10 over Chase Elliott in second. In case anyone was wondering.
Seems Voki is not around. So we are going to, well, if we don't, we're going to need the server reset. I don't know where Voki is. This is indeed sponsor Solo B. Just need to get this race over with. Need to reset the server. And I do not know the command to reset the server. There we go. We have reset the server. Let me put up, actually, I'll just leave this up on the screen. I'll just join the new link. We will get this final race underway very shortly. Just bear with us here, and we can end the crazy format race day. Interested in see what you guys thought of it. It's shut down server. I was so close multiple times. So very close. So we'll be reloading into the server. And we will get the last sponsor solo race underway.
But yeah, what have you thought about this this Cup racing so far today, Mighty? How do you like this crazy format?
Honestly, it hasn't been bad. Besides Junior was a little rough. Other than that, I feel like it's been exactly what crazy has been over the last few seasons. And I feel like the turnaround has worked well. I just need it to happen less frequently. Like if it happened the amount of times it did today in the Cup Series, I think it's only happened twice. That's fine. Junior Series was kind of an anomaly where it happened 5 times over 7 races, which was definitely rough.
I agree.
Just waiting for the link to be set out again. See if I can rejoin the server. Bear with me here. All right, loading back in. Thanks everybody for watching the both Cup and Junior Series stream. Very solid viewers throughout the entire day. The Cup and Junior Series. Well, that's very interesting. That should not be up on the screen. All right. Oh, Canyon Run. That's not a track on the random pool, but we might just race it anyway. Did you guys want to race it anyway? Or
I
they
feel
can
like,
just,
I
or
feel
they
like they
just
actually might be more chaotic than
I think
Japan.
it might be, so maybe we should just rope somebody. As my graphics very slowly load in. How many drivers we got? Yes, they did rope, so we will have a fresh map pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's got all 12 drivers. Finally, graphics have loaded in. Getting all the schemes now. Classic Hills, Celestial Road, or Tropical Bay? Send it out on Classic Hills. Tropical Bay has 5. 5 for Classic Hills. Let's do some Classic Hills. Last race of the day. And Shadowy. Yep, Shadowy won the race. That's it. That's all we needed. That was the last race, guys. We're done. Shadowy got it. Sponsor Solo B, Ford, Colors, Rago, Culver's, DoorDash, and Chefs Association Racing. Those will be the 6 teams in this final race of the day. We will be ending close to 2:30.
It's a long day
you see,
for
this is
not only
why
the junior but the Cup guys.
You see, this is why we stopped the Junior Series and didn't do solos number 3. If we did, we would have had to start a race probably about 2:30 or after 2:30. And we don't do that. 2:30 is our cutoff. We will not start a race after 2:30. And if we don't believe we can get the full race day in, probably won't start it. But we will get it in somehow before 2:30. I'm doing a countdown. Everyone's already here. No need to wait. Let's get this over with. 13 seconds. Classic Hills. $14. Yes, that was actually a typo, but it really doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Last race of the day. Sponsor Solo B. Classic Hills.
Don't forget to stream it. I don't have a visual on anything, Mighty.
Oh, that's very true. That'd be help if you can actually see what's going on. Here you go.
There we go. Now we're good.
Melboy, his one-off race for today, and the Culver's number 6. Scheme still makes me hungry.
Oh, I say I'm starving right now, Mighty.
Yeah, I could use some food. Culver sounds good, or a Grimace shake. I would say Reese's, but I'm actually allergic to peanut butter, so Reese's would actually kill me.
I'll get you a Twix bar.
Twix would be fantastic. A Twix or a Crunch bar all work very well. 3-car battle for the lead. Get down. I'm not sure what that 14 is. Does that get out and play 3D? And the 14? Yes, it is. Phantom Vibes. Phantom Vibes in the McDonald's versus the McDonald's number 8 Grimace Shake mobile. Ooh, horrible tumble
Who is
for... I think it was a DoorDash driver. Yes, Spider Yanks. The O2. Also
Rough accent
Reese's.
down the ramp.
3 Rad in the lead with the Grimace Shake number 8. Shadowy Bolt and Get Out and Play. Bump drafting each other. They go past Grimace. And we have Waffles in the 5.
We go up the ramp. They go.
Up the ramp. They do it
And this
successfully.
is a smaller one. You got to be careful. This bigger one.
Oh, 38,
Oh,
almost over
off.
the map. That was so close.
I thought he was going off.
I thought he was too for a second. And they're still wrecking.
What, that would have been, what, the 3rd time today a Chefs has gone over?
And Gary struggling very badly, far back in the pack. Now we're going to do the final time today, the Wheel of Death. That is not the Wheel of Death. This is the Wheel of Death. Okay, here we go. Wheel of Death. Off we go. Last time. What's it gonna be? Oh my gosh, it will land on death again.
Here we go. They're all gonna scramble to their cars. Here we go. This is gonna be fun. Who can get the lead right off the jump? And it looks to be Avith.
Avith, great start in the 16. He rockets his way to the front as everybody else scrambles to get back in their cars and start the final race. So Death, after hardly landing at all today, lands on the last 2 race days and 1 other time, I believe. So we only had Death 3 times for the entire week, which was about as much as I should expect, even for turnaround. But we had turnaround, I think, 8 times. 4-car breakaway for the lead. Isv, Phantom Vibes, Avith, and Melboy. I would win against these guys easy. Well, if you do think so, you can go ahead and join the Backstretch Battles League. Either the Cup or the Junior Series, whichever one you feel like. Try and put out your application. Try and get a team to join you. There's an invite link to our Discord server. If you think you have what it takes. Shadowy, huge run. He takes the lead. Avith gives a push to Isv. No wall friction, so they're just flat out in it. Avith slows down a bunch. Now 4 wide for the lead. Over a big hill here. Will everybody make it out alive? Get Out and Play 3D barely made it up there on speed. Oh, Isv clips.
Yeah, this is the ramp they got to be worried about.
Multiple drivers upside down. Narwhal, Gary. And, oh, he gets hit by another driver far back. They're still wrecking. Meanwhile, out front, it's the Grimace 8 of 3 Rad for Rago Racing. Actually, the sponsor of Rago Racing. It's been a good 6 months since I played this game, but I'm sure I will win. Hey, if you feel like you win, you can go ahead and prove it. Either Cup or the Junior Series.
Confidence. Confidence is really strong.
Yeah, you got some confidence. Hey, you can try and put your money where your mouth is. Try and join the BSBL league. Put out your application. Try and get hired by either a Cup or a Junior Series team. See if you got what it takes.
Yeah, and these guys, they're no joke. They're good. I race with these guys every week. I mean, they're really tough to beat.
Yeah, I always thought
how they do it.
There was a lot of luck involved in this game, and honestly, there still is a lot of luck. But after playing multiple seasons, seeing patterns in some drivers, it is not only luck. There's actually a bit more skill than I thought there was.
The skill and talent to definitely show in each race.
I mean, with Volvo finishing first, second, first, and first, and then I think first again in the championships over the last 5 seasons. You just see consistencies. See certain drivers that do better, certain leadership.
Here comes the RNG ramp.
The last ramp of the day. Will Classic Hills take another victim?
Almost took Color Ninja.
Almost did. They're still not done wrecking. All right, now it looks like they are. Everyone makes it out alive. Now the last obstacle, we have to just get over the bridge. We haven't had one incident over the bridge yet. Any of these guys on the leaderboard? Yes, we have Yeet Beat, one of the best BBR players, statistically. He's on the leaderboard. Shadowy is.
watch
I
out
believe
for
there's
the
a few others.
pillars.
Oh, Waffle almost
Look.
puts Spider Yanks into the pillar. That was very close. Looks like everyone else is going to make it out alive. As the sun sets, gets dark here at Classic Hills for the final race. Who is going to win the last race of the day? Waffle's in the lead, followed by his teammate, Melboy. That's a Culver's 1-2. Culver's
They're
is
all going
not
to back up. They're all going to start slipping right here.
Culver's not the most consistent team in the league, but they know how to get wins. They were tied for the most wins last season, despite finishing quite low in the team standings. Here comes everybody with a run. It's anybody's race. Phantom Vibes goes across. He takes the lead. Now it's a Chef's driver. It's Pancake is going to win this race. Chef's 4th win of the day. Absolutely dominated today's crazy format. Melboy's 2nd, comes up just short, and that's a Chef's 1-3 finish. Isvi gets 3rd. Shadowy Bolt, great points today. I think he may have won the draft for cash. He gets 4th. Narwhal 5th, 6th Avith, 7th Brief Roblox, 8th Get Out Play, and Ovexus gets 9th.
What a day for Chefs. I mean, 4 wins is outstanding. Shout out to all the drivers on that team. Just amazing.
They sure have done great. They have won 4 different times. Great showing for that team. All right, quick recap. Chefs won 4 races on the day. Quad A and Solos 1. And they also won, I'm not even sure which race that was. Looks to be the other, was Solos number 3, I think they won. And they won their sponsor race. We also had 2 Vine wins, a Volvo win, and 2 RC Cola wins. So a lot of repeat wins today. I don't even know what's happening. Oh my gosh. Some violent stuff going on. This probably means it's a good time to end the stream. I won Solos 3. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking of. Solos number 3 was won by Chefs. Thanks everybody for watching. Both Cup and Junior Series. Crazy format. I'll do some polls to see how you guys liked it. I'm sure there'll be a lot of mixed opinions, but that's kind of par for the course with this format. It's how it goes. Thanks everyone for watching. If you haven't yet, follow us. 258 followers strong. Haven't yet? Join the Discord server. Just send an invite link in the chat. And also, thanks to today's sponsor, the Weezer Blue Planet Tour 2000. It's sponsored by Stux, and he's sponsoring his league, NASCAR Winston Cup Series. They have flips, teplins, and respectful players officiating and action-packed racing. Join the Winston Cup League Season 2 today. Thanks for also Noel Mighty for commentating the entire day. Got any final thoughts?
Just great job by everyone. You know, crazy format with them turning around, being reset. It's a lot on the driver to do all of that and execute it well and try and win. So I have nothing but respect to everyone who drove today. And shout out to Chefs for winning 4 races today. And shout out to Society, I believe, in the juniors, who won 2 races. So shout out to those guys, and thank you for having me, Mighty. It was so much fun commentating today.
Glad to have you, and we'll see you guys next week again for another edition of the BSBL Cup and Junior Series. 11 a.m. Eastern Time for Junior, Saturday and Sunday, and 12:30 p.m. Eastern for Cup. Thanks, everybody, for watching. See you next time.